Hey everybody, it's Crazy Bean Carol. How you doing? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Moyu Weilong WRM. So I got this puzzle about a week ago, and I've had some time to sort of play around with it and see how I like it. So let's just start out with some technicalities. This puzzle comes in at $38.99 from TheCubicle.us. I personally have the stickerless version, but this puzzle also comes in black. And this puzzle is 55.5 millimeters in length. Just in case you're interested, the gross weight is 332 grams. So the puzzle actually first came in this box. I don't usually talk about the design of the boxes because they're kind of pretty similar, but this one is just really cool. It comes in this white box with this sort of gold lettering that I really like. On the bottom it sort of has all the information a typical box gives, and on the sides it says Weilong WRM and the world record time. Now, one thing I feel like I should mention is when I first got this puzzle, in my video, in my unboxing, I did say that WR stood for world record. In actuality, WR stands for without ridges. But I do want to say that I kind of don't like the fact that they put WR sort of as the name of this cube, because I know it stands for without ridges, but it kind of threw me off that they put the world record time on this box for the cube that wasn't even used to break the world record. I kind of feel like putting the time on the box was unnecessary, and it was more just for the fact that when people see the name of the cube and it's WR and it has the time on it, it kind of makes the cube seem like it's the one that actually broke the world record. More people are going to buy the cube that has WR or world record in its name. So yeah, now I know it stands for without ridges, but I kind of just wanted to point out that I don't like the sort of branding with the world record on it. Now, some other things I actually wanted to point out. This cube came in this sort of cube box that can be used in many ways. I really like the creativity of this cube box. There's a bunch of different ways to display your cube with this. Kind of reminds me of Legos, the way these sort of snap together. I don't really know how much people actually display their cubes at their house, but I guess it does add an interesting touch, because not every cube comes with this special sort of display box. This cube also comes with this dual adjustment set, so here's what the box looks like. Now, there's a few strange things about this. One being that the box is very sort of wide or deep, I guess, for just this one layer. I'm not sure if you're meant to like store things in here, I don't know. The only thing that actually goes down to the bottom is this. And this tube holds the sort of pamphlet that comes with every cube. I do understand that basically every cube comes with this pamphlet, but I feel like putting it in here was a little bit unnecessary. It has like the solution on how you solve a 3x3, which no one really uses. So I kind of feel like that might have been a waste of space, but alright. It also comes with this screwdriver, which I'm actually extremely happy about because I've needed one of these to bring to competition and just never got around to buying it, so now I have one. It comes with this extra set of springs, screws, washers, and these blue things right here, which are actually used for the spring adjustment. It comes with a whole nother core, this tensioning tool for these blue things that the springs can be tensioned with, and some extra magnets. Now, one weird thing is that I never actually figured out how you get the magnets out. Because if you take a look, they're actually in this sort of weird barrel thing that just, it basically is how the magnets are held in place so they don't move around. Now, you can get the top one off here, but I can't figure out how you actually get in to this thing. Like, I don't think you can access it from the bottom. I've tried. You could, I guess, use a stronger magnet and try to pull them out, but I'm not really sure how that would work out. So yeah, it's just a little weird that you can't actually get them out. If you guys do know how to get them out, please let me know. It would be extremely helpful. And the last thing in this set are these things. In my unboxing, I originally didn't know what these are for, but I later learned. They're actually used to figure out the sort of spacing of like these opposite centerpieces, I guess. But basically you just put them in like this, and it gives you the distance between the two opposite centerpieces. Basically, the set gives you everything you need except for the pieces. But now let's actually get into the cube. Right out of the box, I found it extremely loose and really hard to control. It kept, and still kind of does, overshooting. Like it can go a full 180 degrees. And at least for my turning style, I just don't feel like this is a good fit. Of course, the tensions can be easily fixed. So I did actually tension it just a little bit. You can see it actually corner twisted. I did tension it a little bit. It could do with a little bit more tightening. but I can kind of just already tell that out of the box it's not really suitable for my turning style. Maybe with a lot of like breaking in and just working with it, it could be better for me, but it just has a really clacky, sort of loud sound. I'm just not really a fan of how it turns. But of course that is all down to personal opinion. This feeling could be really good for you, or it could be really bad. And you never know, my turning style could always change later on, and I might actually really like this cube. But just right now, the turning isn't really for me. But anyway, aside from sort of my personal opinions, this cube does have really good corner cutting, sort of like all speed cubes nowadays. It has that sort of squared off corner design, but it does corner twist kind of easily, at least with the tensions I have set on right now. Now let's just take a quick little peek at the pieces. So hence the M in the name, this cube is magnetic. The pieces do have the primary plastic sort of internal parts and for me, the stickerless sort of external parts. If we just look at a sort of top view straight in, you can see that it does have this sort of dual track design. This does allow for more stability. Now obviously this cube does have without ridges, or WR in the name, and that is because this is actually just the Weilong GTS3 minus the ridges. Unfortunately, I have the inability to compare this to the GTS3 that does have ridges, because I don't actually have it, but I do know that it was sort of mixed about whether people like the ridges or without. Though I feel that ridges might actually be helpful to increase stability just a little bit, because like I said before, I do have sort of control issues with this cube. So overall, this cube isn't bad per se, it really depends on your opinion, but I am personally not really a fan of just the overall feeling of this cube. I feel like with a lot more solves it could adapt to it, but I already have a main and I'm happy with that. If you want to purchase this cube, I will leave a link in the description box down below. I want to give a big thank you to TheCubicle for sending me this for free to test out. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time on Crazy Bean Carol.